What's good, YouTube? How this chapter begins is that Yuji and the others had some bad luck because the gamble that they used on Judge Man backfired. He took Sukuna's curse tool and not his shrine, which was expected for him to take, which is why Kusakabe had to jump in to save Higuruma because his sword has the best chance to win. Higuruma cursed himself for his lack of experience in battle, while Kusakabe uses simple domain. Simple domain is an anti-domain technique that creates a small barrier around the sorcerer to protect them, imbued with curse technique or an automatic hit from a domain expansion. Sukuna begins to analyze. He states that everyone is using the basic curse technique, energy strengthening technique, and Yuji basic training has improved significantly. By using a simple domain, Kusakabe has managed to reduce Sukuna's curse energy, negating the damage. Although Kusakabe curses that he almost died, he notes that all these slashes aren't the slashes that cut through the world. Kusakabe deduces that there must be a cooldown period with the world cutting cleave, or there must be a bonding vibe to the technique. Another word Kusakabe has is why Sukuna isn't using the fire technique that he has shown in Shibuya. It was strong enough to exorcise Jogo, who was a volcano curse spirit. He then decides that thinking about it is a waste of time and assumes that Sukuna can't use it as of now. Higuruma apologizes and reveals that although they got the Sukuna death penalty, the confiscation was applied to Curse Tool and not his technique. Kusakabe encourages them, saying that they can still kill Sukuna using the executioner sword, and that he will protect Kusakabe even if he must die. Choso attempts to attack Sukuna using piercing blood. However, the king of curses disappears and suddenly pierces Choso with his two hands. Ino follows up to attack Sukuna using Nanami Dull Sword ratio 7.3, which Sukuna ends up praising him as the attack was stronger than he expected before kicking him away. Next, Kusakabe and Yuji attack together, and Higuruma also swings his executioner sword. However, Sukuna dodges them swiftly, grabs Higuruma, and beats him up. Sukuna throws Higuruma into rubble, runs towards him. However, Yuji catches up, and someone from behind shouts, "Don't leave Higuruma alone." Although Yuji tries to keep up with Sukuna, he fails as Sukuna is much faster. As Sukuna approaches Higuruma, he slashes the whole building Higuruma is in. The chapter then jumps to a flashback where Yuji shares his plan for saving Megumi. Yuji states that Higuruma curse technique is effective for the idea of saving Megumi. Higuruma explains that whoever is cut by the executioner sword will die with no exception. However, the subject of death is limited to the person who receives the death penalty. Higuruma says that it has been proven that Judge Man can recognize multiple souls in a person. So if Sukuna receives the death penalty, then they can cut and kill Sukuna without harming Megumi's soul. Yuji asks, "Do you want to die, Higuruma?" He adds that even though Higuruma cannot use reverse curse technique, he still plans to fight Sukuna. Higuruma says that he believes that he should fulfill his role and die. Yuji attempts to persuade him but fails to encourage Higuruma. Higuruma manages to survive Sukuna's slashes, and Sukuna also realizes that Higuruma used domain amplification to achieve that. The narrator begins to say that it has been less than 2 months since Higuruma awakened as a sorcerer, an abnormal growth rate that Sukuna was also fascinated by. Sukuna was also fascinated by the instant kill sword, which was brilliant, emitting light once again. He even compared Higuruma to Gojo as a gemstone that is filled with talent. And that's how the chapter ends. And I can't wait for the next chapter. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, y'all.